over, but legislation that would affect primaries in Pennsylvania is percolating at the state capitol. Should there be runoff elections in PA? Dennis Owens is here with that story. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, James. Good afternoon. The answer, at least according to a couple Republican senators, is yes. They say in crowded primaries where the winner doesn't get 50% of the vote, there should be a runoff between the top two vote getters. That would be an additional election. Proponents say this has nothing to do with the Philly mayor's race, crowded field there. It had 9 candidates, and the winner, Sherelle Parker, got 30-some% of the vote. Their bill was in the works long before then. I want you to think last year's Republican primaries for both governor and Senate. Doug Mastriano got 43%, would have had a runoff against second-place Lou Barletta. On the Senate side, Mehmet Oz would have had to run off against Dave McCormick. Supporters say if candidates don't get 50% of the subset of people voting, then it's not truly representative of the will of the people. Senators Ryan Aument and Frank Ferry are seeking support for this runoff bill. Critics say, and there's always critics, by the way, it would be expensive because it would require an additional election. Supporters say it would help moderate the process and basically keep the parties from nominating candidates on the fringe that win primaries but then can't win general elections. And James, kind of the party saying, protect us from ourselves. Another proposal that could moderate the system, supporters say, are open primaries. But sources tell me there's no political will for that in the state Senate because those seats are pretty safe and they're not going to vote for anything that would make them less safe.
That is a great point right there, Dennis. Okay, so with these runoffs, I mean, I think what's interesting is, you know, in a primary, the turnout is very low to begin with.
Yes.
So you're saying here, you do that and then you'd have another election after that.
It would be another election, which would be an added expense, but you're taking, instead of those 9 people, you're taking the top 2, so you're taking all those people out. So those voters would then have to choose between the top 2. So again, let's say Mehmet Oz and Dave McCormick, they finished by less than 1,000 votes, as you recall. Well,
right.
We wouldn't have to go through that process. Those 2 would have just run off. A lot of people think McCormick would have then defeated Oz if it was just those 2, because the voters would have to choose just between the 2, not all those people below them.
And this is also not done nationally. I mean, you see in presidential primaries.
That's right.
There's tons of candidates, and you just pick whatever one wins.
Winner take all, right?
Right.
That is the way it works. And again, supporters say it's a way to moderate the process. And some people in the electorate think some of the people that are winning the primaries are on the extremes, whether it's be left or right, and they want to try to, you know, attract people more to the middle.
As always, it'll be interesting to see where this goes from here, Dennis.
It gives us things to talk about.
Absolutely. Very good, Dennis. Thank you very much